many times have you been at work and found yourself distracted by a social media or a news page or some other website that was not work related at all? Or other times when you've gotten to the end of the day and you're purposely distracting yourself with these websites because you feel like you're out of energy and you've gotten all the work you need to do for the day done, and you're just distracting yourself to make it to the 5 o'clock so you can go home. I am an associate of this company, and I can say that I've done these things more times than I can probably count. That's why I'm proposing that we shorten the office workday at this company. See, the health, wellness, and productivity of this company's employees should be a main priority, because happy and healthy employees are the most productive employees, and that is what this company needs right now. So you might be asking yourself, what am I actually proposing? First, we need to maximize our productivity with policies that get rid of or don't allow people to use social media or news sites or any other distracting websites while we're at work. I feel like we should also implement a general rule of thumb amongst all of the staff and management at this company that interruptions and chit chat and other small distractions should wait until lunchtime or after lunch, as every little distraction we have takes away from our productivity at work, and it takes us even longer to get back into that work after we've already been distracted. Next, I feel we should be avoiding meetings as much as possible, and especially if those things we would cover in the meeting could be covered in an email or a memo or something of that nature. And if we do need to have a meeting, it should be as short as possible, around 30 minutes if necessary. And finally, I feel like we should shorten the workday to 6 hours, operating from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now, what are the benefits of this? One of the first benefits is we would be maximizing productivity and limiting the unproductive behaviors at work. So those unproductive behaviors like scrolling on a website or playing a game or chit-chatting with a coworker about what you did over the weekend, we would be getting rid of those, so all your time at work would be focused on work and you could get that work done quicker. It would also be very good for the mental and physical health of our employees. See, while we're at work, right, we're trying to focus on work. All we can think about in the back of our head is all the things that we have to do once we get out of work, like running errands, maybe picking up the kids, making dinner, while also trying to stay social and keep up with our hobbies and our passions. If we try to eliminate the burnout that people are feeling from trying to fit all of these things into such a short period of time during the day, then our employees will feel better and they won't need to take as many sick days. Shortening the workday would also help our employees and the company as a whole save money on childcare costs. Our company is one that gives our employees 50% of their childcare costs back to them. So if our employees' children don't need to go to an after-school program or stay in daycare as long throughout the day while they're at work, then everyone can save on childcare costs. Shortening the workday would also increase creativity amongst our employees, as they would be outside and pursuing their passions and doing things that make them feel good inside and out. So they can spark their creativity outside of work and bring that creativity into work and bring new ideas and projects to the company. Shortening the workday would also be very attractive to new applicants, and with the more applicants that apply, we'll have a greater pool of people to choose from to pick the perfect candidate for a position at this company. It would also help keep our current employees loyal, as once they get used to the 6-hour workday and they feel that we're taking care of them as a company, changing jobs and getting used to that 8-hour workday again will just not be very easy. And overall, our employees will be less stressed throughout the day. Like I said earlier, people, especially me, I'm a worrier and a planner. So while I'm at work, all I can think about is all the things that I need to accomplish after I get out of work. I have to pick up the kids and run the errands. And if I have those extra 2 hours during the day to get all of that done, I'll have more time in the evenings to spend with my family and eat well and be social. So those are the benefits, but what are some concerns you might have? The biggest one I can think of is that employees wouldn't be able to get as much work done. However, with the shortened day, people will be forced to use their time more wisely and cut out those distractions that we discussed earlier, and they would be able to work in a more efficient way to get that work done in a shorter period of time. Research shows that the average worker is only actively productive for around 2 hours and 53 minutes every 8-hour workday. So if we cut out those distractions and shorten the workday, they would get that actively productive time in quicker. Another concern that might happen for you is that the company would lose money needing to hire more people to get those jobs done. But like I just said, each employee will be doing the same amount of work just in a shorter period of time. So the need to hire more workers to get the jobs done would be almost unnecessary. So how do we do this? How do we implement this? The first thing I would suggest is we start by building and implementing the policies on social media and the news sites and other distractions such as that, and work on getting everyone on board with limiting the chit chat to lunchtime or the little period of time after lunch when everyone's getting settled in, and starting with that. And after that, we can move towards automating any minor tasks that might be able to be done by a computer or by the interns that we have employed on staff. Once those are done, we can start implementing the shorter days slowly, cutting 30 minutes off the days each week for 4 weeks about, till we get down to the 6-hour day. This period of time, slowly cutting back on the work, time worked each day would allow our employees to adjust to it and the new schedule at work as well as outside of work. After we get down to that 6-hour day, we run with it, and we need to be very receptive to people's feedback and the concerns and questions they might have and the struggles they might be having with getting that work into the 6-hour day. But I feel like slowly cutting down the hours and not just jumping straight into the 6-hour workday would really help with this area. And after we're done and we've gotten to the 6-hour workday, we can then enjoy spending less time at work and more time outside of work, pursuing our passions and spending time with our family and regrouping before we come back into work on Monday. Cutting the workday short, I feel, will create happier and healthier employees in this company, and it will create more productive employees in this company. So I strongly urge you to consider implementing this policy at our company, as I feel it would be very beneficial. Thank you.